Hello and welcome on today's episode. People will often claim that we want to think positively all the time. But what does thinking positively mean? Today's video we're going to be focusing on rejoicing other people's success. How is it going to enhance your life? From the clear vision of your thought, being with the flow on your focus, and feeling positively vibration in and on yourself. People tend not to rejoice other people's success. We see it all the time. Your family members, they succeed on other aspect of their life. How do you feel about that? The level of your rejoice onto that event, how do you project your feeling, your reaction? Let me tell you something. When other people are succeeding in your life, whether you know them or whether you don't know them, rejoice in your life for the universe to manifesting that positively and abundance energy on other people, because other people, they are your own perception. You are hating yourself. What you should do, consider celebrating other people's success, congratulate other people's success. You are pulling towards your vibrations, those energy that other people, they're gonna congratulate you, they're gonna sing success on you, because you are channeling yourself to that frequency and that mindset where the thought is gonna start to attract those positive influence, positive event, positive people in your life. So when people are succeeding, be happy for them. When you go to shopping and see other people fill their trolley, their cart with a food, a healthy food, rejoice with them. The universe is expanding towards your desires, your goal. When you see a person holding your cell phone, that it's your dream iPhone. When you see your favorite, your dream car, when you see your dream house, celebrate and project the feeling as if like you are the one who are driving that car. You are the one who are going to unlock that mansion that you just saw. Project yourself as if like you are the one who's holding that cell phone. Start thinking and feeling positively about yourself. Train your feelings, your emotions to start celebrating, to start reaction. React positively in all events of your life. When you see people on the energy level that you want to reach, be happy for those people by being happy to yourself. The more you become happy, the more you are channeling yourself, you are transcending yourself to the higher energy level. This is the law of the universe. This is how the psychology laws work. This is the mentalism. Start feeling positively in other people's success. Rejoice with them. Be more happy as if like you the one who is holding that cup when you didn't even participate or you didn't even make it where you wanted to be. That's the process. That's how it goes. You're in a classroom. Other people get higher marks than you. Rejoice with them. Rejoice, celebrate. That's the successful. That's the success. That's the definition of success. You are successful from there, because success is a process. It's a complete state of mind. But when you're feeling down and becoming greedy and envy towards the situation, guess what you're doing to yourself? You are hating yourself. You are reacting on those lower energy level. Your vibration on the lower energy level. And how do you expect to grow and start pulling over the things of a higher energy level? It's a daily process. It's a process that ourselves will start to channel our mind, our thought, our feeling, so the reaction towards each and every aspect of their life. This is how successful people often tend to see them happy. They always laugh. You see the smile, that this is a smile of a success man. Not financially, not materialistic. The success starts from within yourself when you start to eradicate the negative emotion, thoughts, feeling, because those are not the aspect that you want to see in life, right? So try by all means, override your subconscious mind by all means, so that your life is going to be guided by the positive emotions, positive reaction. Just simply feel happy when you wake up. It's very, very important. When you wake up, just prepare your bed. You guess what that thing do to the mind, to the universe on its own. When you wake up, the things that you do, when you wake up and you really prepare the bed, you know your day is gonna be, you're awake now. So wakefulness is what we are about, not being sleep. Sleep is good. You should know the amount of sleep that you put in align with the activity and the things that you want to achieve throughout your day. So in this thinking positively mindset, what you should do: read more books, listen to more podcasts. Guess what those things does? The more you listen to the podcast, the more you are influencing yourself, more of the subject in the podcast that you want to see your life growing. Its surroundings is exactly an equivalent as if like you're surrounding yourself with the successful people. If you want to spend time with Bill Gates, listen more talks on Bill Gates. If you want to channel yourself to the wealthiest people in the world, surround yourself with the documentary, the podcast, the books. All these people, they always publish, they always have books on how they did it. And people who don't read those books, how do you expect to be successful? Successful is not determined by the financial freedom that we get. Financial freedom is another type of health. The more you are economically sick, it means the more you are financially lacking. When you're financially healthy or economically healthy, it determines your life. You are healthy financially. How do you do that? When you get to be healthy, you eat more healthy food, you exercise more, you feed your mind your positive thoughts. This is how the healthy mean. If you want to be more healthy financially, you should read more books on financial. You should read more audio books, listen to them in finance, listening to them more successful people who are financial free. And enslavement is not being caged in chain, and enslavement is a state of mind. It's all done in your mindset. They know when it's happening in your mindset, it's gonna manifest physical. Cause so above, so below, so within, so without. This is how they say why the clouds is blue. The clouds is reflecting the ocean. Why the ocean is blue? The ocean is reflecting the clouds. I don't know the sky. I don't know if you know what I'm trying to say. Guide, be leadership of your life. If you want to influence people outside, if you want to influence your children, if you want to influence your family in a positive way, you have to start it in yourself. It's a progress that people is gonna feel that vibrational expansion of your aura. Then it's gonna start to affect the stuff that world is made of. That's where the life is start to go in progress. But all this progress, it have to become progress that manifests on the physical outside, from inner universe. We are the inner world. That's where we construct our life. So when you start to think positively, feel positively, you're gonna definitely react positively in the whole situation. Your life is gonna be determined by the way that you react to the world, because this is how the world is. You are reacting to the world is gonna shift you to energy of your reaction. So you should start by thinking thoughts way you wanna see your life fulfilling. Then you're gonna start feeling those thoughts on the life that you wanna be fulfilling. So you're gonna start reacting. The world is gonna react back to you. It's a karma. Karma is happen all day, every day, everywhere. The world is keep consistently reacting to our vibration. When the things people come to you and evoke the thoughts that is gonna make you react either negatively or positively. But focus on this. When people are doing certain things that you don't want in your life, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how you react to the situation. The reaction of yourself is determined by the wound that you have in your thoughts and your feeling. So how you gonna feel, how you gonna react, what you gonna think, because we are judgmental beings. We're gonna be judging what they say and interpreting it on our own preconceived ideas, so that we defend our own selfless, worthless ego, because we don't want to be made feel bad. But what we know, all the feelings, they don't matter. People, that's why grounding is important. You should be able to ground. So when you're grounding, people, the world is responding each in this way that you put that action for that reaction. You're gonna be able to start overwriting subconsciously, picturing, painting, rubbing, putting the image or the portrait or the landscape that you want to see in your life. But this, what it means is all those reactions, they can be changed. It's magnetic and electrical universe that we're living in. We are putting out the electric and magnetic universe to the world, that how this is the energy that we really want to pull back onto ourselves. The science, they said it, that a mind, it's working in a synaptic, there's a complex of a central nervous system, that there's an activity that is going on with the neurons, the dendrites, the impulses. It's something that is leading how our brain works with the entire body. So the universe, how all this electric are giving each other information. We can influence how the impulse, how the neurons, the speed, the calmness, the type of information that they're taking, the interpretation of those information. All this information, it's gonna lead for a person to start thinking in a certain way. You wanna think positively? Do positive actions. Those actions are gonna lead to the reactions. That those reactions are the outcomes that we wanna see having in your life. Put it in mind and keep it a habit. That meditate. How meditation is gonna help your life is for you to be in flow and be conscious of the thinking, conscious of the feeling, so the reaction, you're not in control of those. The things that you can be more in control till you get to the real. And the reaction is the state of samadhi, where you're witnessing the reaction. The reaction that tend to come spontaneously. The more you meditate, the more you're in flow, the more you're in focus, and it's easy for you to react consciously or unconsciously. So think positively. Rejoice other people's success. Don't feel greedy, don't feel envy, don't feel bad about other people's getting what you really want to see. That's the sign, that's the symbol, that the omen that the universe is gonna show is starting to unveil. You're starting to have the perception of all those things that you want in your life. They are manifesting, they are growing from other beings, other people. They grow from that, then they're coming to you. It's like a flower. You want a beautiful flower, you want a beautiful fruit. The first thing that you have to go on the garden and plant that flower. That flower, when it grows on the garden, that's why you know you can go and get that flower. But the flower can't really go and grow if you didn't plant it first. Plant all these things. And then when you plant this flower, when you see it on the neighborhood, you're going to see that this plant, I got this plant. You identify that plant with yourself. But if you didn't even take an action of flowering or planting that flower, how are you going to even notice that flower when it grows around your neighborhood? They say people have too many needs. They need this, they need this, they need this. But the needs, it's not something that it's really matter. It really something that is can be useful for you to identify your needs, your wants. But on a atomic level of things, what are you doing with this need? Are you going to plant this need? Excuse me. Are you planting this need? So these needs, they can grow. And when they grow, that's why you take it. You don't have to need. You have to plant. You have to grow. You have to give the seed on the ground. The ground will give you what you need. Saying what you need ain't gonna help if you ain't really giving. Give more if you wanna receive more. I go to the land. If I want more, as many fruits and vegetables as possible, I should go and plant the seed of those as many plants and fruits as possible. Needing more won't help if you ain't really giving the seed to the ground so that you can have all those more. That's the first step that you have to do in your mind. You're feeling, plant more thoughts as possible, as positively of where you wanna achieve in life. You're gonna see it's a process. You're not gonna plant it today, now, and just grow. It's a process. It's a process. It's a process. It's a process. When that process is gonna come to a point where you will have to reap, you are reaping as much as possible of the seed that you put. The seed, it's a seed. When you hold it and you put it on the ground is gonna help you. It's the universe is gonna help you to conspire to grow that seed and give it more life, something that is tangible, something that is get motivation from the nature itself. That's how all these great thinkers, great philosophers, great inventors, they get the inspiration, the motivation from the nature, the birds and the planes. That's simple as that. The growth of a seed and the growth of the mind, plantation, the genetic modified food from the natural, everything is a divergent of a nature. Observe more nature if you want to have more clarity on the things, because the physical manifestation of the things are just the technological of a man inspired by the nature. Man only can achieve to the certain level of inspiration that is governed by the nature. And nature gave people's clue. This is why I'm giving the clue of a seed and the mind and the growth and the action and the feeling and how the reaction is gonna be. It's a karma. Just think positively, rejoice at the people's success. When you start seeing your family member coming at home with your favorite car, with your dream house that they're living on, be happy as possible. Wake up on your bed as if you're waking and stepping your foot on the tile of that house where you want to be. It's beyond affirmation. This is the application. You are hacking the universe. You are hacking how the world is working. And I have to understand the laws before you break them. Rejoice at the people's success. Celebrate other people's success. Don't have fear to congratulate other people's success. You're making them feel good. You're making them realize that what they're doing itself inspiration to the people around. That's how the world grows. That's how we grow ourselves. That's how we make other people grow. The more people are growing, the more ourselves are growing. A person that make a camera, a cell phone, iPhone, all these rich people, if they didn't grow, we were not gonna grow ourselves too. The growth is the growth to the world. What are you saving? What's your service to the world? What you give is gonna come. Give as much, as many as possible. You're gonna reap as much as possible. How you give. You get it multiplied back to you. Let me tell you a story about this man. There was an engine that it was corroding. It's an ancient and years of live that it have come across, and it is damaged. They get as many people to come and fix that engine. All those people, they couldn't fix that engine. They call this man who have 30 years of experience in that field of fixing engines and all those. He came back, he came on that engine and he just hammered it for like 10 minutes. And he charged them nice money. Then they start asking, how can you charge this nice man for just coming off you and just hammering this engine? What he said, you have 30 years of experience, you have many years of learning, so that he can come and do this activity in that 10 minutes. He have as many years of experience and learning, so that when he came, he already know what he's coming to do. Just as much as this soccer player, well, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, they're stars. If you go at the back of your life and see the training that they're putting on when they come to the field, it's just the manifestation of, it's easy for them. They put more time on practicing. So when they come to give the real action, it's as simple as possible. This is how the world works. Think positively. The actions, the feeling, the reactions, they're gonna be influenced, and they won't take time. The time is for the process for you to start growing and get on that promised land. And on that promised land, you'll figure out, you take a long walk reaching to the promised land. Since now you're at promised land, there's so many fruits that if you get these fruits on the way, you will learn to have reached to this promised land, because you were already gonna be full. What were you gonna be doing there? Have a beautiful day. Have a lovely life. Thank you.